Let's talk about backspin. Now, backspin is not as hard to get as you think it might be, and all backspin is when the club hits down onto the ball and imparts some backspin, and all it is you hitting down and through firmly to the bottom of the ball. So it's not anything too mysterious, and often the pros who get a lot of backspin where the ball sucks right back, they actually don't want that backspin because they can't control that well. So, and that's more of a big longer shot coming into the green. When you're around the green, rather than real backspin, what you want is the ball sort of landing softly and checking a little bit and then easing out nice and softly. So that's really all the backspin that you need. To get that backspin, we need to cock the wrist here on the way back and then hit down and through the shot. It's the action of hitting down and through the shot that lifts it up and puts a little bit of backspin on it. So that's all you need to do. If you're trying to help the ball up into the air, that's going to kill any backspin that you are going to get. So hitting down and through is going to put a little bit of backspin on it just to stop the ball for you, which is really all you need. So down to the bottom of the ball, and you can see it just checks a little bit and eases out for you, which is really what you're looking for. So one of our green room members, Kerry, has asked me to do a tip on these short uphill pitch shots. And these are quite a scary little shot, or they can be. They don't need to be, but they can be, because we want to get it up, but we want to stop it fairly quickly. So we're often worried about the ball coming back down or going too far over. So let me give you a few tips on how to play this short uphill pitch shot. Now, first of all, choose your sand wedge or your lob wedge. Lob wedge ideally, because it really gives you the high and the land softly in the stop. Sand wedge, if you don't have one, is fine. And then I want you to play your pitching shot as you normally would, setting up left, weight left, and gripping down, and then your V to Y, which is a technique you'll know having seen my other videos. So it's really hitting down and through and not getting tempted to lift the ball up and committing fully to the shot. That's the key with this one, is to be really positive and commit. If we baby this at all, if we get tentative, it's going to come running back down the hill here. All right, so we set up as we normally do and we really get positive. You can see the lob wedge lifts the ball up really nice and high and lands it softly for you. So the key is to commit to the shot and be positive and no babying it. So the key to hitting the ball up high in the air when you're pitching is to hit down through the bottom of the ball. So essentially you want your club head to go from high up here to low down here. So the path of the club head is high to low or up to down. As soon as you get the club head travelling up through the shot, that's the one you'll get that runs along the ground. So it's really important to down and through the shot. So when you're playing your pitches, think high to low. So you've heard me talk in the past about why decelerating into your shots is such a shot killer. And the reason it is because as you get tentative and you slow down into your shots, your hands slow down and the club head continues, and you end up having the club head take over the hands and you end up in this scoop position, and that, as we know, it causes you to duff the shot or scull the shot. So it's so important to have that gentle acceleration through all your shots, keeping your hands ahead of the ball. You can miss a putt that long if you decelerate or baby it. You probably know that yourself already. So the key is to keep the hands in front of the club head. Don't slow the hands down and let the club head come forward. Keep that leading the way through with the hands. That's so important. Hands in front of the club all the way through, and that should force you into that gentle acceleration through the shot that's so important. So I'm here with my son Ben, who a lot of you already know. He's a good golfer, he's a scratch golfer. And we've talked a little bit, Ben and I, about how important it is to accelerate through your short shots. It's also obviously important to accelerate through your long shots, but really important on your chips and your pitches. Adam Scott talks a lot about accelerating through short shots. So we thought what we would do is a little experiment here where Ben's going to do a long backswing on the way back and then decelerate a little bit coming through, and then we'll do some correct ones where there's a bit more acceleration after. So first two shots, Ben's going to do a long backswing and then sort of quit on it. So you can see he hit a nice shot, but it's come up short. Same again here. Now this is a common fault where people have a big long backswing and then they quit on it because they're worried it's going to go too far. So the key is to shorten up the backswing and make it an appropriate length for the shot. So that's what Ben's going to do here. Short back, positive through. Yeah, and you can see the flight on the shot is better, the distance control is there, and not only are you able to judge distance more correctly with a shorter backswing, more positive through swing, but you're also going to get some spin because you need speed through the bottom of the ball to get the spin, so the ball will land softly and sit nicely. Brilliant. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.